Hey, what's up, YouTube? Welcome to Super Stock Bros. My name is Ace, and today we're going to be talking about the SPAC Road to Milli update, plus a little bit about GameStop and how I'm in it against these Wall Street scumbags. Stay tuned. All right, so the purpose of this video is to give you a few updates on the SPACs that I'm currently holding, what is our target, and kind of restate what's going on with this challenge, as well as a little bit of, hopefully empowerment to the people fighting the financial freedom, financial revolution against the Wall Street hedge funds that are shorting the hell out of the companies that we used to love, if not still love today. And hopefully we can, teach them a lesson about, putting out these short articles to destroy companies, and, hopefully they can change their tune and contribute to the world instead of, just being this trash. So let's dive into it. So a few of the companies that we mentioned, we have Bridgetown here. I'm still holding it. I actually have the units. So the price seems a little inflated. It says I'm down 20%, which, yeah, is true. But the thing is, we also have warrants in these units, and all we need to do is wait on a merger update. So we bought at the high there. That wasn't a great purchase in retrospect, but at the same time, I'm still very confident in the stock and their meeting and their managers and their ability to actually get that merger going. Next up, we have CCIV. These guys have been rumored to merge with Lucid for quite some time now. I do believe that there are some meetings going on in the background and some agreements may or may not be signed. I think we're leaning towards they will be signed. We bought this to just flip it because I was kind of watching CCIV rise up. I like Lucid. They have some of the managers from Tesla, and it looks like they have a good projection. So I bought it. Again, kind of high, but at the same time, we got in, medium levels after hours today, which is February 1st. The warrants rose up to about $11, $11.30. So it might be a decent open tomorrow. We'll see. And the merger announcement still hasn't come out. So I expect these warrants to go up to about maybe 13. My price target is around 13. So I don't mind selling it there. We'll see how that goes. I don't have that much in it. Just 400 warrants. It's not too bad. Now, in terms of IPOF, now this is part of the SPAC challenge. If you recall, I did actually mention that I might be doing some swings on the side as opposed to just buying with that one account. But the main account is the one I'm going to be tracking for the challenge. This is kind of just a side trade that I said I might be doing. So I'm going to pull up the Excel sheet here. So if you remember, I did mention that we could have a warrant bullet and a swing bullet. Okay, so the warrant bullet still stays the same as the 3,700, which I'll show you in a second. And we're still going for that 150% increase. We haven't had a merger announcement yet. So IPOF is rising with the IPOE tide, which is they've already announced the merger with SoFi. That's going to happen. IPOE rose. It just rocketed, and I do think IPOE is great. It actually is a great investment, but that is not the type of investment we're currently looking for. We're currently looking for warrants to double or triple, so we're sticking with IPOF. Now, IPOF has not announced the merger, like I said. We're still looking for it. I think Chamath and his team is actively looking for it, especially during this wild time in the market where you have retail investors coming in with heavy income and just, throwing it all in. So hopefully it happens soon. But, obviously I'm not going to tell him to rush it or anything if he even would listen to me. So, just take your time, find a good target, and hopefully IPOF will rock it. And again, our price target, to reiterate, we're going for about 150%. So that's 150% on top. Okay, so let's take a look. So we're currently at IPOF is pretty nice. We got a 500 increase on our initial 3,700, which is about, 15%. That's not too bad. So we're progressing along very nicely there. Again, we expect this price target to be we want to get to $10. We're currently at 514. It is good progress, and we haven't had that merger announcement. Now, 10 might be a little high. 10 is a bit crazy, but I'm really hoping that they find a good merger target and it gets there. The other ones should be easier once we get in at a lower price. IPOD, we can't get into this price, but IPOG, as soon as these three come out, I'm hoping that we can get in right away. That's going to be our goal. and then we're going to hold for as long as it takes. It could be 3 months, could be 1 month, who knows? So we'll hold on to that. Okay, so now I wanted to talk about GameStop. Remember, I made a video saying be careful, don't get into it. If you're not already into it, you should rather put your money in a low risk investment. While I still think that's true, I really am for this financial revolution. So I have invested into GameStop, and I have about 56 shares. All right, so I have about 15 grand in there. We sustained some heavy losses today, February 1st, but we're holding because we want to show the hedge funds that they can't bully us around like this anymore. We don't want these shorts around. They're actually just very detrimental for the cause. Especially when they're speeding up the death of some corporations that actually were very useful in the past. Like, perfect example is you're trying to destroy a company like Tesla on the way up, and it is literally world changing. So we don't want that to happen in our society. So these shorters, especially the very, very predatory shorters, we don't want that. Quite frankly, it's not good, and we should really cut out this habit right away if we can. Now, I'm hoping that we can prove that as a retail investor to maybe the SEC or Congress or something like that, but this has got to stop. I say shorting is fine if you're doing it properly and it's within the proper bounds and everything like that. Like, for example, sometimes people short companies that are evil, like Big Pharma and stuff like that. That's proper shorting. Okay, you're trying to destroy companies that are very bad for society. That is proper shorting. Not like Tesla that's coming up that's going to change the world. GameStop, okay, fine. Maybe they didn't have the greatest business model going for it, but give them a chance. There's a lot of investors in GameStop. They put their money in there. They trusted the managers at the time. Who knows? Maybe they could turn it around. You don't want to speed up that death unnecessarily, as Melvin Capital was doing. So, let's fight the cause. Let's see what we can do. And, this goes out to TFV and the Reddit Wall Street bets and all that stuff. I'm going to hold on to these forever. So let's wait for that short squeeze, that gamma squeeze. And I'm in it with you guys. All right, so that's it for me. I'm going to keep posting updates on the SPAC road to a milli. Like I said, I've always said it from the beginning. It's going to be slow going, but we'll see what happens. I'm thinking now if I buy these other stocks on the side, these SPACs on the side, I'm going to also post an update for that because it's only fair to the community. Even though that's not the primary portfolio that I was talking about, I'll post that as well just so that everyone can get a glance. Until next time, Stock Bros, let's make those gains.